Hey there, cocktail lovers! Have you ever wondered how bartenders create those perfectly balanced and flavorful drinks? Well, in this video, we're going to dive into the world of condiments that go in cocktails. That's right, we're talking about those special ingredients that take your cocktail game to the next level. From classic additions like bitters and vermouth to unexpected twists like hot sauce and bacon, we'll cover it all. So sit back, grab your favorite cocktail glass, and get ready to learn about the condiments that will take your cocktail creations to new heights. Let's get shaking! Condiments in cocktails refer to the ingredients that are added to a drink in order to enhance its flavor, aroma, and appearance. They can come in various forms such as bitters, syrups, spices, herbs, and even savory items like bacon or hot sauce. These condiments are essential for creating well-balanced and delicious cocktails. They are used to add complexity to a drink and can help to bring out the flavors of the base spirits and mixers used in the cocktail. In short, condiments in cocktails are what give a drink its unique character and make it stand out from the rest. Classic condiments. Classic condiments have been used for decades and are the building blocks of many popular cocktails. These condiments are staples in every bartender's arsenal and are essential for making classic drinks like the Manhattan, Martini, and Old Fashioned. We'll be discussing the different types of classic condiments and how they can be used to add depth and complexity to your cocktails. Bitters. Bitters are a concentrated alcoholic extract made by infusing herbs, spices, fruits, and other botanicals in high-proof alcohol. They are used in small amounts to add complex flavors and aromas to cocktails, as well as balance out the sweetness of other ingredients. Bitters come in many different varieties, with the most common being aromatic bitters, citrus bitters, and herbal bitters. Aromatic bitters are the most common type and are made from a blend of spices such as cinnamon, clove, and allspice. They are used in classic cocktails like the Old Fashioned and the Manhattan to add depth and complexity to the drink. A few dashes of bitters can help to balance out the sweetness of the sugar or other sweeteners used in the cocktail and can also bring out the flavors of the base spirit. Citrus bitters are made by infusing citrus peels in high-proof alcohol. They are used in cocktails like the gin and tonic and the margarita to add a bright, citrusy flavor to the drink. Citrus bitters can also be used to balance out the sweetness of other ingredients and add a subtle bitterness to the cocktail. Herbal bitters are made by infusing a variety of herbs and botanicals in high-proof alcohol. They are used in cocktails like the Negroni and the Sazerac to add an herbal floral note to the drink. Herbal bitters can also be used to add a layer of complexity to the cocktail and bring out the flavors of the other ingredients. Vermouth. Vermouth is a type of fortified wine that is flavored with herbs, spices, and other botanicals. There are two main types of vermouth, sweet vermouth and dry vermouth. Sweet vermouth is a reddish-brown color and has a sweet, herbal flavor with notes of caramel and vanilla. Dry vermouth, on the other hand, is pale yellow in color and has a more subtle flavor with a slightly bitter finish. Vermouth is used in many classic cocktails, particularly in those made with gin and whiskey. In cocktails, vermouth adds a complex, herbal flavor and helps to balance out the base spirit. It can also add sweetness or dryness to the cocktail, depending on the type of vermouth used. Some classic cocktails that use vermouth include Manhattan, Martini, Negroni, Rob Roy, and Boulevardier. Simple syrup. Simple syrup is a sweetening agent made by dissolving equal parts of granulated sugar and water. It is commonly used in cocktails to add sweetness and balance out the flavors of other ingredients. Simple syrup is versatile and can be used in a wide range of cocktails, from classics like the daiquiri to modern creations. To make simple syrup, combine equal parts sugar and water in a saucepan and heat over medium heat, stirring occasionally until the sugar is completely dissolved. Remove from heat and allow the mixture to cool before using. Some classic cocktails that use simple syrup include daiquiri, mojito, margarita, whiskey sour, and Tom Collins. Grenadine. Grenadine is a sweet red syrup made from pomegranate juice and sugar. It is used in cocktails to add sweetness, a fruity flavor, and a vibrant red color. Grenadine is an essential ingredient in many classic cocktails and is also used in non-alcoholic drinks like sodas and lemonades. Grenadine is typically added to cocktails in small amounts, as it is quite sweet. It can be used to balance out the sourness of citrus juices or to add a fruity note to the cocktail. Grenadine is also used to create layered drinks, as its heavier density causes it to sink to the bottom of the glass. Some classic cocktails that use grenadine include Shirley Temple, Tequila Sunrise, Singapore Sling, Sea Breeze, and Alabama Slammer. Spices and seasonings. Spices and seasonings aren't just limited to cooking. They can also be used to add unique flavors and aromas to cocktails. From adding a kick of heat with chili pepper to adding a sweet and warm note with cinnamon, spices and seasonings can take a cocktail from ordinary to extraordinary. Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper are commonly used in cooking to enhance the flavor of dishes, and they can also be used as condiments in cocktails to add a savory or spicy note. Salt can be used to balance the sweetness of other ingredients in a cocktail, and it can also enhance the natural flavors of spirits like tequila or mezcal. Pepper, on the other hand, can add a spicy kick to cocktails and works particularly well in savory cocktails like Bloody Marys or margaritas. Freshly ground black pepper can be added to a cocktail to add a subtle spiciness, or a pinch of cayenne pepper can be used to create a more pronounced heat. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is a warm, sweet spice that is commonly used in baking and cooking. It can also be used as a condiment in cocktails to add a sweet and warm note. Cinnamon can be used in a variety of ways in cocktails, from infusing spirits with cinnamon to using cinnamon sugar as a rimming ingredient. One classic cocktail that uses cinnamon is the hot toddy, which is made with hot water, whiskey, lemon, honey, and cinnamon. The cinnamon adds a warm and cozy note to the drink, making it perfect for cold weather or for when you're feeling under the weather. Cinnamon can also be used to add a sweet and spicy note to cocktails like margaritas or daiquiris. A cinnamon sugar rim on the glass can add an extra layer of sweetness and a subtle hint of cinnamon to the drink. Nutmeg. Nutmeg is a sweet, warm spice that is commonly used in baking and cooking. It can also be used as a condiment in cocktails to add a sweet and slightly nutty flavor. Nutmeg is typically used in cocktails in either its whole or ground form. One classic cocktail that uses nutmeg is the eggnog, a holiday favorite made with milk, cream, eggs, sugar, and nutmeg. Nutmeg is grated fresh on top of the eggnog to add a warm and nutty flavor. Nutmeg can also be used in cocktails like the Brandy Alexander, which is made with brandy, crème de cacao, and cream, and is typically garnished with a sprinkle of nutmeg on top. The nutmeg adds a sweet and slightly spicy note to the creamy cocktail. Ginger. Ginger is a spicy and slightly sweet condiment that can add a unique flavor and aroma to cocktails. It is often used in cocktails in the form of ginger syrup or fresh ginger. It can be used to add a spicy kick to cocktails, like in a Moscow Mule, which is made with vodka, ginger beer, and lime juice. The ginger beer provides a spicy kick to the cocktail, which is balanced by the tartness of the lime juice. Ginger can also be used in cocktails to add a sweet and spicy note, like in a ginger margarita. This cocktail is made with tequila, lime juice, ginger syrup, and triple sec. The ginger syrup adds a sweet and slightly spicy note to the cocktail, which is balanced by the tartness of the lime juice. Cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is commonly used in cooking and can also be used as a condiment in cocktails. It is typically used in small amounts to add a subtle heat and depth of flavor to a cocktail. It can be used in a variety of cocktails, such as a spicy margarita. This cocktail is made with tequila, lime juice, triple sec, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. The cayenne pepper adds a spicy kick to the cocktail, which is balanced by the sweetness of the triple sec and the tartness of the lime juice. Cayenne pepper can also be used to make a spicy Bloody Mary. This cocktail is typically made with tomato juice, vodka, Worcestershire sauce, hot sauce, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. The cayenne adds a subtle heat to the cocktail, which is balanced by the other ingredients. And that's it for the first part of our video on cocktail condiments. Whether you are a beginner or a professional bartender or mixologist, you are more than capable of trying out these condiments and see which one fits your cocktails. What do you think about these condiments? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more cocktail-related videos. If we have left out other cocktail condiments, don't worry and watch the second part of our video on cocktail condiments. Cheers!